Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 3 in college football, and we're talking right now with Indian Cowboy, returning guest from Doc Sports, who has a great lifetime record doing everything that he does. And last week, did 3 videos with us. He went 2-0-1, and the one push was looking like it was going to be a winner until the Alabama game got called in the fourth quarter. Indian Cowboy from DocSports.com. Thanks for being back with us.
Sure, Pete.
All right, give a quick plug for DocSports.com. Tell us what's going on there and how people can sign up if they want to before we get your thoughts on Nebraska-Fresno State.
Sure. No, we give a lot of free stuff at Doc Sports. Last week I did something that we've never done before, which is give out a free prediction on every single football game in America, except the ones that we have a selection. That was a big success. We're one of the most watched, YouTube subscribed, with our daily comp winner, which is 60% for 2 years, and our football card went 4-0 perfect in college football with the big plays on Oregon and Notre Dame, which was our 6-star. So we're excited about that. And we ended up going 4-0, 4-2 on the week. We went 0-2 in the NFL, but a winning week in football. Very excited about this week. 6 selections with a couple of big step outs, and we're hoping to go 4-2 or better once again, which we should, especially since we're researching, 51 ball games.
Yeah.
Get the pleasure of talking with you every week. So we're where we should be as far as research, so it's good.
All right, Indian Cowboy, I'm very excited for our prospects to have a good record in these videos that we're doing with you all year long. And Nebraska-Fresno State, I have some thoughts on this one. We'll see if you wind up agreeing with me. Fresno State is a home underdog, 10.5 points. Total is 62.5 or 63, and that's been moving up. And, of course, Fresno State's first 2 games, they were on the road, and they were ugly, right? They gave up more than 50 points. Both of those games, they just got blown out against the spread. It was just ugly all around. And Nebraska, they manhandled FAU in week 1, but they struggled a little bit against McNeese State last week. And the question here is just, how much will Fresno State be able to change things up and right the ship coming back here at home? Now, normally Fresno State has a very big home field advantage, and I'm reading that this game is going to be sold out. It should be a big atmosphere. They don't really have the quarterback play that they've had in years past that's given them, such a great edge at home. I'm going to hold my nose and say Fresno State plus 10.5 is a side of value. Is that what you think here?
Yeah, well, we're basically on the same side, but indirectly. I lean on the over for the exact same reason, because Fresno State's going to show up for this game, man. And it's going to be really funny because 70% of the public's on Nebraska, and they're going to take a bloodbath.
Wow.
Because look when this game is played. It's played on Saturday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Everybody and their mother is going to be on Nebraska on this game, which makes it really amusing, because they're just going to assume that after that horrible McNeese State game, that Nebraska's going to, they were a 35-point favorite. They're expecting them to bounce back after winning by just 7. So not only does Nebraska have the motivation to do well, but these teams hooked up in 2011, and the total is 53.5, which Fresno State covered the 28, and it was 42-29. So that contest went to about 71 points, and that total was set at 53.5. This total is set at 62.5 for a reason. If Fresno State can put up 13 on USC, and they can put up 27 against Utah, look for them to put up about 25 to 30 points in this game, and look for Nebraska to put up about 40 possibly. It's going to be a good game. We actually have this at 72 for this contest, so we like the over here. And some other trinkets for the over. The over is 3-0-1 for the Bulldogs in the last 4 non-conference games, and the over is also 4-1-1 in their last 6 overall as well. But Nebraska typically likes the under. But you're right. But 70% of the public, as a home underdog, they're probably going to push this game over the Costa total.
Well, the last time we were in this situation, I liked the home double-digit dog, and you kind of agreed with it, but you said you like the over more. You wound up being right, and the home dog actually wound up not covering. So we have the same kind of situation here. Do you think that? We've done a lot of calls in previous years, and you are very eager to take a double-digit underdog in college football when you see value there. But I think it's pretty telling that you're not going with Fresno State here.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like I've realized that it's just safer to take the over, because if you're going to have an active dog, sometimes they lose gas near the end of the contest and you can't do anything about it. Yeah, you might be talking about that Georgia Tech game, Tulane game, and it's like they do so well and then they just lose gas. So I think that the safer side is at any time, if you think an underdog is going to, we have a video on this on our site, it talks about it in detail, but if you think they're going to exceed expectations, just take the over. And then that way you're safer. You're not guaranteed, but you're safer.
Well, the total right now is a little high, 62.5, but not in the stratosphere, and that's going to be Indian Cowboys recommended play over 62.5, Fresno State, Nebraska. Thanks so much, IC.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns. Big money free betting contests year-round. a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.